By this time next year, downtown Sioux Falls is going to look a lot different.
That is because construction crews have been busy for over a year now building Cherapa 2, 3, and 4. In tonight's Eye on Kettleland, we get an update on the buildings and some of the unique and sometimes dangerous challenges that crews have had to overcome and are still dealing with today. The first big challenge happened very early on. Most of us couldn't even see it, but we definitely heard it. Back in February of last year, crew spent days dynamiting several feet of thick quartzite below the surface in order to dig down for the start of all three buildings. Today, that area looks a lot different.
It's pretty abnormal to have a development of this size going on a site this small and buildings of this size especially.
Journey Group, the primary contractor, gave me a tour of all three buildings. Down here, between the structures, there's a ton of activity taking place. At times, they say it almost feels like you're walking around in a small city within a city. Cherapa 2, which is the tallest building and connected to the original Cherapa building, is almost 75% complete. It's on schedule and set to open in September. The lower levels are already spoken for with retail space. I'm on top of Cherapa 2, 10 stories tall, and this is where a lot of condominiums are being built. $1 million price tag, and a lot of them have already been sold. The view from up here is breathtaking, no matter which direction you look. Cherapa 3 isn't as tall, but will be impressive too. It'll have retail space on the first floor, perhaps a grocery store, they say. It'll also have 127 apartment units on the upper 5 levels, along with private parking underground. It's about 50% finished.
It's going to be a great building. So now, we're topped out with all the mass timber. The building's all the way up. The roof is started. Now we're starting to see some of those exterior finishes go on. Windows and patio doors are pretty much all in. Brick is ongoing, and siding has now actually started just last week, so things are going to shape up here really quick.
Putting that siding on has been tricky. Crews have had to battle the wind on several occasions. They say you have to have a pretty steady hand when operating these lifts so high up under windy conditions.
Safety with the crane too as well, with how much wind we have throughout the spring and winter. There's a lot of days that the cranes have to kind of weather vane themselves, and we're kind of out of work for a few hours every couple days.
Cherapa 4 is just getting started. It'll have retail space on the first floor, along with 109 apartment units above that. They say it'll look a lot like Building 3. There's also a huge parking ramp that's already complete. They're calling that Cherapa 5. It'll be used both publicly and privately. Even though the crews have been working on these buildings for over a year now, there's one thing that they're all super proud of.
The amount of buildings going into a very small square footage.
They say that is rare. Every day with this many workers in a small space, they have to be careful and coordinate with the other workers so everyone knows where everyone's at all times to keep them safe. Cherapa 1, Cherapa 2, Cherapa 3, and Cherapa 4. They are transforming downtown.
In the next 5 years, you're going to pull into downtown Sioux Falls and you're just not even going to recognize it.
Nice. A lot better. I mean, it should make the face of downtown a little better.
It's a great project to be a part of. It's one that's going to be really cool to sit back when it's complete and be able to say we were a part of it. So.
Looks amazing. The total project price tag for all three Cherapa buildings and the parking ramp is estimated at a cost of $160 million.